Ariel Helwani in New York City getting set for UFC 244. And look who we have run into. The head man over at SBG Ireland, the great John Kavanagh, who of course is here to corner the equally great Makwan Amirkhani, who meets Shane Burgos this Saturday at UFC 244. John, it's good to see you. How are you?
Very nice to see you, brother.
Big fight. Makwan's looking very good. He's got the shades. He's got the nice gear on.
Yeah.
What's his mindset? This is a bit. I feel like this is sort of like an American reveal for him. Like, this is a big opportunity. What's his mindset like going into this one?
Yeah, he definitely recognizes that. It's his first big fight on an American card, and what a card to be on. It's and in the Madison Square Garden. It ticks all the boxes. So we've been approaching this very professionally over the last couple of months, and he's in fantastic shape. And even a little bit beyond that, he talks about trying to represent and give his people some inspiration and something to cheer about. The Kurdish people going through a lot right now, so Makwan doesn't take that role. He takes that role very seriously, and so we're here to put on a show on Saturday.
Considering when you met him till now, how much would you say he has improved overall?
Technically, I feel his striking has come on a hell of a lot. He's a naturally hard hitter. Some people just seem to have that, some people don't. But didn't have a huge amount of technique around it, whereas that has been the focus for a long time now. But I think psychologically or mentally, if you want to say, he's been living like a professional athlete the last year. He's had some great influence around him from various Finnish professional sports people, whether from hockey or football or whatever. And it's had a really good influence on him, on how he's approaching this. Not just 6 weeks training camp mentality, but like year-round professional approach.
I feel like he's very coachable. Like, he has this tough demeanor, but like he's the kind of guy who respects the coach and is very open, like a sponge almost. Has that been your experience with him?
Oh yeah, and I think as coaches, if you get somebody that's come from a wrestling background, you know life is easy, because there's a certain mindset that comes. I feel it's the same with traditional martial arts. I really love when I get somebody from traditional martial arts. They just have a certain mindset of. Not that all fighters don't have respect, but just a certain approach towards their coach, and certainly Makwan has that. And we're a couple of years together now, and I feel it's actually just starting to really fit at this stage, which is how it is with everybody. You can't fake trust. You can't just imagine you have it. It has to be earned, and we've been through our ups and downs, and here we are now on a great card, and I'm very excited for him.
Now, I know you've been to MSG for Bellator events with James and Dylan, but for UFC, correct me if I'm wrong, is this your first time since Conor and Eddie?
Yeah, I said you're going to forget that. I was like, is he forgetting that little fight?
I would never forget.
Yes, this is my second UFC event.
You get those tingly feelings, the nostalgia. I know we're not there yet, but do you start to remember, like, oh, what was that? I mean, that was such a crazy time, right?
That was an unbelievable week.
Same week as well, like early November.
That's right. Yeah. That was really an incredible experience. You know, Orla has been with me for a lot of these big fights, and she always singles that out as being an experience with, you know, the what's it called when all the cars are in a line, the cavalcade.
Yes.
Am I saying that right?
Yes.
And we had like a police escort from Central Park down to the Madison Square. You know, it felt like the president or something. But the whole week was very special. And then to walk into Madison Square Garden, an arena I've been reading about, you know, since I was a kid, and see the pictures of Ali. And they told us we were in the same one, but Bruno was Ali. I don't know if I believe that or not, but still, I'll believe it. And then, you know, had some great events here with James and Dylan. And now to be back here with Makwan is really special.
I'd be remiss if I don't ask you about last week's press conference. So Conor has announced some lofty plans for 2020, starting with January 18th. Is there an update on whether or not he has found an opponent, and is that fight going to actually happen? Is he actually going to fight? Because the UFC is saying, oh, not quite yet.
Yeah, you know, like Dana said, nothing is 100% until all contracts are signed. As far as I'm aware, all parties have agreed more or less in principle. Maybe there's a few kinks to be ironed out, but as far as I'm aware, hopefully an announcement is imminent.
Okay. Who would your pick be?
I like how you did that. You know, I'm just happy to see him back competing, and he's in a great mindset, and we're training away, we're chipping away, and it's 11 weeks now. Today, or what they say, Thursday. Yeah, weigh-ins will be 11 weeks tomorrow, and he's on target, you know, ticking all the boxes. But yeah, I can't wait for the announcement so that we can just be kind of like full steam ahead. But I'm sure it's going to be soon. I actually had in my head maybe they were going to do like during this event, like an ad or something. I don't know. Maybe that is coming. That'd be cool.
Does his name rhyme with Monod Laroni?
I don't even know what that means.
Okay. Now, the idea of fighting 3 times.
Looking at Conor's manager giving me dagger's eyes over there. So.
No, we're talking about nothing here. But you like the idea of him fighting 3 times. In other words, it feels like when you watch that, people want to say the old Conor is back, right? The motivated Conor. I'm going to fight actively. Do you feel like this is actually doable considering the star that he has become?
I don't want to. I hope so. I hope so. I had a cool phrase, Latin phrase, and it's kind of like actions, not words. So let's just do it in 2020. I feel I've been talking about this for like two years or something. He's very pumped up. I like how he's talking about it being a season. Yeah. And he has three fights in mind he wants to do. First one January 18th, and then I think it's April, and then September. And I haven't heard that type of very structured talk from him in a long time. But let's do action, not words.
Last thing on him, just because we spoke about you specifically in my interview with him in August, are you guys okay? Are you guys on the same page again?
We're high-fiving.
Okay.
All
good. The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town.
Okay. Love it. Now, I want to ask you one thing. I know you're not a big basketball fan, right? You are not, correct?
No.
Did you happen to see the brawl that happened in the NBA yesterday?
I didn't.
I want to show you the footage if you don't mind, and get your.
I
want to get your take on the technique here. Okay. Now this is the striking. Okay. This is Joel Embiid, if my thing can work. This is Joel Embiid. Okay. Well, this is actually the submission. This is Ben Simmons and Karl-Anthony Towns. Tell me what you think about the technique here as Ben Simmons in the blue gets his back.
Oh, he gets his back. He's going for the short choke.
Look, you see the quick tap.
He got a tap.
You saw that?
He got a tap. There wasn't 3 taps now. Some wrestlers do that, like a little fake 1 tap. I would have liked to see 3 taps there, but elbow very shallow. I mean, the short choke is good, but it's kind of more pain. Get that elbow deeper, get it underneath the chin, and we'll get a nice finish. But yeah, there's the tap.
There it is, right?
Yeah, nice.
Now, what about? I just want to ask you about this this striking here, because I don't know if you know this, but NBA players can be a little sloppy with their striking.
Okay.
This is Joel Embiid, a big superstar, and Karl-Anthony Towns.
He's gone in on the body lock. That's nice. Oh, he's gonna like a DC kind of gives up the underhook so he can get an overhook. He's gone to the back. Nice. He's gone to the back here.
And then just all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, like he's enjoying himself. He's having a smile.
Maybe the submission was better than the striking.
It would appear he's better on the ground than he is on the feet.
Okay, 2 different guys.
Oh, sorry, yeah. But you know what it is about these guys? Like, what weight? They've got to be over 200 pounds. Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And just the leverage they can strike. Like you and I, if we want to hit someone hard, we have to have really good technique. For them, just let your arm go, and that's probably going to be devastating.
They have the reach.
They have reach, but they have just weight. They have mass. So when a heavyweight hits you, it's a nightmare.
Pleasure to catch up with you as always. I like the kit.
Yeah,
way to represent.
Just representing the Leinster rugby team. They always send me out their jerseys, and I got some friends on the team, so let's go Leinster.
Good luck this Saturday, and we hope to see you in Las Vegas in January as well.
I hope to see you.
All right. Thank you. There he is, John Kavanagh of SBG Ireland.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app, and for live streaming and special content, subscribe to ESPN+.